What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Today, we are going to be tackling an interesting topic, something that I never really thought I would be talking about on this channel, but with the current health scare that is going on globally, with travel bans and all that stuff, I'm going to avoid saying the exact name of the illness, but everyone watching this video knows what I'm talking about, but I don't want to get demonetized because that happened the last time I talked about the C word in a video about how it was affecting the tech industry and conventions and all that stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm going to avoid saying it specifically, but because of this illness that is going around, the virus, I don't know if I should say virus, there's shortages of test kits and all this other stuff like that. One of the big things going on right now is toilet paper. Like, people are hoarding toilet paper. People are getting in fist fights over toilet paper. It looks like a scene from on Black Friday, but it's just these moms brawling it out in the fucking TP aisle. No joke, dead ass, no pun intended. People are going fisticuffs over toilet paper, and you don't need to go fight over toilet paper because of this product that I have been using for a little over a decade now. And honestly, illness aside, I would be an advocate for bidets. That is what I'm talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, bidets. Bidets are fantastic. They are clean, way cleaner than using some TP. And I know this is a little graphic. You probably don't even want to ever think about my fat body sitting on a toilet spraying water up my crack and cleaning myself. But this is desperate times. We got to talk about this stuff. So we're going to be talking to you a little bit about bidets first, and I'm going to show you some recommended products, which are very affordable. We're talking about under $50, and you are going to love these things. I'm telling you, I know they sound weird. They sound weird to everyone I've ever mentioned them to, but everyone that's ever come to my house and has tried to use it now owns one because they are fantastic. When my fiance and I travel, it is the only thing that we dread about traveling is not having our bidet with us, because in America, it is not commonplace at all to have bidets in hotels or any sort of facility. You just got to dry wipe it, and it is not a pleasant experience, honestly, once you've gotten used to using a bidet. I still can't get over the fact that we're talking about this, but yeah, if you think about it, if you have a bidet, you're not going to need to use as much toilet paper. We do still use toilet paper to dry off when we're done, but that's purely out of convenience. If something happened tomorrow, we just could not get toilet paper, after we were done using the bidet, we would probably use a washcloth or something and then just throw it into the laundry and clean it. But yeah, you could get, but the toilet, we use the toilet paper, but we use significantly less than if we were otherwise, which is also just good for the planet. Using less toilet paper, less paper products is always going to be a good thing. But the key thing here is you're going to be cleaner anyway. So illness aside, the illness that's sweeping the globe, that whole thing aside, it's still better to use a bidet than it is to use toilet paper. Allow me to sort of give you an image, if I could. If you were working on your car and you got oil all over your hands, or maybe you were gardening and your hands got all covered in dirt and mud and stuff like that, would you clean your hands with a paper towel, or would you clean them with soap and water? Obviously, you're going to clean them with soap and water. I mean, guys that work on cars will literally use that Gojo stuff that feels like it has sand in it so that it's coarse enough to kind of break down the oil and get it off of their skin. So why do we, alternatively, when we take a shit, are you just smearing it around with paper? If you think about it like that, it's absolutely disgusting. If you were wiping your ass and you accidentally got shit on your fingers or something like that, I think it's probably happened to everyone at some point. You actually get a little bit on your finger. So what do? You don't just wipe it off with toilet paper. Your fingers are going to smell like shit. You go wash them with soap and water. So why would you not want to clean your ass with water when you're done shitting? And also, those nights when you get diarrhea and you got to go to the bathroom 3 or 4 times, and every time you go, you got to wipe 3 or 4 times. By the time you're done, your ass is completely raw, and you're in pain for the next day. So a bidet alleviates all of that. It's cleaner, it feels nicer, and it's actually pretty pleasurable to use one, if I got to be honest. It's an enjoyable experience. It's not gay, so don't think you're gay because you're shooting water up your butt. You're just being cleaner, you're being more hygienic, and because of the current health scare, you are going to be able to cut down on toilet paper. Now, the product that I'm currently using is called the Aster, which I just realized that it's called Aster, and I purchased this one back in 2017 when I moved here into this house, but I previously had one where I was living before at my parents' house, but they kept it because they love it. And then I had one before that when I lived down in Florida. I had one down there as well. So this is my third one that I believe that I have purchased, but currently this one is unavailable. I paid $25 for this when I got it. It's a very simple product. I did look over on Amazon, and they do have quite a few other options. They've got some fancier ones for like $60 that have like heating and all that stuff, which honestly is not really worth spending the money on. You might think the water is going to be ice cold, but it's generally not, especially if you're using it like in the morning or whatever, or it's been a long time between people using the bathroom, because the water it's drawing from is actually in the cistern. So it's about room temperature water. It's not ice cold water directly from the ground until you, I guess, if you used it a whole bunch and you completely emptied out the cistern, the water gets kind of cold. But honestly, after just 1 or 2 uses, you get completely used to it and numb to the fact that some of the water might be cold. So the heating elements, in my opinion, are not worth adding, double the price for it. And then it's electric and stuff like that. So yeah, I would just honestly just go with the non-heated ones, just the simple ones that have the single nozzle. The one that I was able to find that would be a good recommendation was this one called Green Co. It looks identical to the one that I'm using right now. You could see it's got the simple nozzle on the side right there, and it's even got a little directional thing so that you can kind of change the angle of it. I don't know why this is being all wonky. There we go. You got this controls your pressure basically, and then you've got this thing right here, which mine doesn't even have, and that controls the angle of the nozzle as it shoots the water up your bum. So yeah, and it's, like I said, it's a very simple product. You don't really need anything to get it onto your toilet, really. Maybe like a wrench or something like that to tighten it. But it just hooks right into your main water line, so you don't have to do anything crazy with that. Anyone can hook these things up. They fit on pretty much any toilet. As you can see, these things are adjustable, and they just clamp on there, and then you tighten it into place. You have to turn the water off for the toilet, and then connect the line into the line that comes with this. But yeah, it's extremely simple and very easy. As you can see, it's just a few things that you need here, and it all pretty much comes in the package. So I will have links down in the description below to that one right there that I recommended. It is an affiliate link. I'm not endorsed by these companies in any way. Nobody's paying me to make this video. But I do get a small affiliate commission kickback from Amazon if you purchase anything after using my links down in the description, as I said. So yeah, I stand by bidets. Like I am a huge fan of them, and I will use them for the rest of my life as long as it is conceivably possible to do so. So yeah, I will always use bidets. If and when I can, I would prefer bidet over toilet paper any day of the week. Don't be dry wiping, wet wipe it, clean yourself up, all right? Even, I would say this is even significantly better. Some people can say, oh, well, I use baby wipes. Well, those things can clog up your plumbing, and still not anywhere near as effective, I feel, as a bidet. I mean, when you are done using a bidet, like, you feel clean. Like, you feel clean. Like, skid marks, think of the past. You're never going to have skid marks using a bidet, I promise you. So I know this has been a little bit of a weird video having to have this discussion, but with everything that's going on right now, I felt it was essential, and I just wanted to endorse a product that I actually really like. Even though I haven't used the one I recommended here, it's got like 4,000 reviews or something, 4.5 stars, so I'm sure it's a good one. The one I have just isn't available anymore, and they seem to be identical products in every conceivable way. So like I said, I'm endorsing bidets, not particularly one brand or another. If you want to go out and spend $60 or $100 on a fancier one, then go ahead and have at it. I just don't think it's essential, but I think as soon as you get one, you're going to want to buy one for every toilet in your house if you have more than one. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you found this video informative in some way. So leave a thumbs up on it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already, although if this is your first time finding my channel, there's probably not going to be any more toilet videos in the future unless I see a huge demand for bidet discussion down in the comments. So yeah, I'm going to go and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Ta-ra, and stay healthy. Stay safe, my friends. Wipe wet. Remember what I said. Don't be dry wiping your bum bum.